Hello, welcome to the reading room. It's V here. Today we're going to do a pick a card question, and it's on what does your reputation say about you, perceive you. All right, so we're going to get started. So timestamps down below. Take your time, choose your group, and I'll see you there. Hello, group one. Let's see what's going on. I'm going to place a few cards on the side for now, and we're going to start off with these two. Well, it really shows that you've been doing a great job. You've been putting yourself out there and succeeding. Things are good around you. Good feeling when they meet you. Good feeling when people talk about you. They talked about you in a good way. And that's the vibe that's being put out there in that universe from other people or from your past experiences. Okay, so let's pick up some cards and see what else is there. It's very positive. Well, let's see what this is. I'm going to leave them there. I'm going to choose one more. Pull this card with it. One thing, whatever you do follows you around. It follows you around in a good way. You're feeling good about yourself and you're walking proud and you're going to go and do more and all the confidence in the world, and people see how happy you are, how well you do. You're sort of influencing others to be positive and to pick themselves up and get going. People see you in a good way. They talk good about you. They really enjoy you and they're confident in where you're going. You're leaving quite the impression, I tell you. So here you've been sitting there rethinking and thinking about what your situation is, and that's what people understand also, is that you're someone who's very wise, someone who takes decisions pretty seriously. You also think about the past, you think about how it's going to affect you, how it's going to be affecting others. You're very caring, you're loving. You're someone who really thinks about what they're going to do. And also, you've been there for others. Not lightly. You don't take that lightly at all. Like if somebody asks you a favor, asks you for something, you're more willing to say, sure, I'll do it, if it's valid, or if you support what they're doing, or if it fits into what you consider a good idea, or it's wise, or yeah, it's not going to hurt anyone. Very, very soulful. So that's what you're putting out, but you're also putting out a lot of jealousy, a lot of envy. A lot of people try to take advantage of you. A lot of people try to use you in some way that benefits them. In the past, you've attracted a lot of those type of people because you're so good-hearted and because you're willing to go out and do things, or go farther than others, or extend yourself to others in a way that they can take advantage of you, of course, and why not? That's how they feel. So, but in the most part, what I'm also getting is that you're so successful and so powerful and such in a light that even if someone was going to use you in some way, or they were going to turn something you're doing into their benefit, it really is not going to touch you, or not going to affect you much. And people know that. They know that you don't care what someone else is doing, as long as you're moving forward, as long as you're doing all right, and as long as you're following your ethics, your beliefs, your living the way you want to live, you know. So that's your reputation so far. So let's see. What else? Well, it says here that I invite Archangel to bring healing and knowledge into my life. And that's exactly what you've put out there so far, is that you show people how much you've healed, how much you heal, how much you love, how much you care, how much you put yourself out there. And if you can do something better or be more positive, you want to live a good, healthy life. Yeah, you have a way of looking at life that things should be good, things should go in a good way. The more you put positivity, the more you receive. You understand how the universe works. Like if you live a good, healthy life and with good thoughts and good intentions, and you put your honest self out there, your authentic self out there, then you expect things to flow. So that is your reputation is that you're very positive and you believe that that is the way to live. So someone who is not aware of who you are, but has just heard talk about you, they're going to be curious and they're going to want to meet this person. Or if they meet you, they're going to say, wow, okay, I'm in front of someone really good, because a lot of people appreciate you and value you. So for them, it's just expected to do the same. They're expecting that you're someone that's very authentic and just someone that they can be themselves around too. So if somebody wonders like about you when it comes to your faith and what you believe in, they know because you put it out there. And if they don't know, they will find out pretty fast. But it just goes again by how good of a person you are and what you put out there. And people know. They know that when they're around you, they're around someone who's going to be honest, and you don't mind putting yourself out there or letting people know that what you believe in. And as long as it's good, you feel that it's not a problem. And if it is a problem, well, that's too bad for them, because you're wanting to fulfill your life with goodness. And confusion. So what are you confused about, or why do we have the card confusion? Because that usually comes in when there's something that's not quite right, or something that you're doubting, or something that you may have to look at it again. So this is other people. Maybe other people are confused about you. They don't know. Let me see. The more I look at the card, the more I feel it's others, not you. Okay, yeah. Things are pretty tied up. So some people are not believing that this is your true self. So you do bring in those people, negative people around you that are either jealous, or they think that you're just like, this is not right. This is not who you are. You're just putting that out there for some reason. You're trying to get something out of someone. It's just too much. Like, there's no way that someone can be that positive and that good, thinking in that sort of way. So there is the persons that are confused about who you are exactly and want to know. Yeah, they take time out to think about this. And it seems like you have some solid aspects to you, but a lot of others feel like you might be playing a game. Like you're sitting there and just, with confidence, and someone that's a little bit arrogant and just makes others believe that you're all this and that. And so you have some people that think this, and, they think about it and they get preoccupied by it. And so your reputation leaves people lingering in doubt. So you do have people that will not accept the way you are because it doesn't seem to be real. And that is part of your reputation, But do not worry, because you're doing so good. And really, does that matter? Well, anyway, let's see. You have a lot of magic out there. And yeah, you should take your time to rest and really take in life, because there's so much more for you to do. And you are special. You create your magic, and you are going to succeed. And this way of living and the way you feel inside and what you give out is really something that you should understand, that it is magical. It is special. It is definitely part of the universe. But there's something more. It's almost like you're an old soul, and you understood a lot of life lessons. And for those who believe that they had many lives, I feel like you're in the life that now you can make a difference in a positive way because of all your past experience. And if not, you had a really hard life, and now you're at a point where you understood something and you're able to carry it through. So it's either one. But it is time for you to understand that it's okay to relax. It's okay to take a time. You've manifested the way you want to live, and it's going to be ongoing. You already planted the seed, and there's so much more in front of you for sure that you don't know, but you can relax about it now. It's okay. I feel like I'm going to pull out something for you. One of these. I just feel like I need to, so I will. It says, all is well in my world. Oh, that's nice. Everything is working out for my higher good. Out of this situation, only good will come. I am safe. Okay. Hello, group 2. Let's find out what's going on. I have a few cards I'm going to place aside for a little bit, and then let's see. Being fair. So you're fair. So one of your main points in your reputation is that people believe that you have this way of balancing things. You weigh the pros and cons for sure. You also make decisions, and you value the importance of making that decision. You definitely support who you are. You support what you believe, and you support others. So that is something that's being put out there, the vibe that you're sending. You're very honest. I'll take this rock here. Well, they didn't want to come. I was going to put them back, but, well, it seems like all these are coming. So I'm going to pull out one more. One more, please. Oh, I'm going to pull this one. You've lost a lot, or you've been through some disappointments, or you were a little lost. So something that happened is still sort of hanging around, and it might be something that you felt really bad about, something about letting things go, or needed to walk away, or maybe you walked away and people know that you walked away from a situation that was bad. So there's a few scenarios. I would take what resonates with you. Then they're not quick to forget about this. People remember, and some people hold on to it, and others have let go. Others have said, well, past is the past, You had to step back, and you had to figure out what it is that you need to do and how you're going to live your life. And then you decided, well, you found yourself, you found your strength, and then you embraced it, and whatever was going to happen, you decided to move on from the situation and expand yourself. And that was something that stayed with others, and it's been showing that how you grew, how you managed to get over something, how you became victorious when they thought it wasn't possible, or you thought it wasn't possible. You also lived the hardship, and now you're looking pretty, you're sitting good, you're having the income, or opportunities have come to you, and you've taken them, and you've showed your success, you showed who you were. So your reputation so far has shown that even when you're down, you pick yourself back up. And even if it was a little rough, you've decided to let that go and then look towards what is really good for you. Look towards your future. And you've taken it and you weighed it. And it was weighed a little heavy. But you know what? You feel good about what you're living now. And people see that. That's sort of follows you. So I'm going to see what else is there for you. Right away. I am following the path of love, and I am fully aligned with my soul purpose. Yeah, you're on the right path for sure, and people know it. People know you're doing things for yourself, and that is meant for you to do. They realize that you're living your authentic life. You're living who you are, and you're being very honest about it, very clear, and you're happy, and you're not about to turn yourself away. And sure, you've asked yourself, what did you want? What do you need? Or should I let things go? What should I let go? Is this worth it? So again, it has to do with your balance of your life, balancing your thoughts, balancing what is correct for you, and making it happen, even if you have to let go of certain things, certain way of thinking, living, or even actual people that were in your life that was not serving you a purpose and was holding you back. If you had to let go of them, that's what you had to do, And also, you realize that you're feeling much better about yourself, much better about your situation. And that's what people remember, and that's what people see, and that's what people talk about. So in your reputation, it shows that you've changed your life to a full circle, and you're living the better self, and you're enjoying what you're doing. And it's not always perfect. Sometimes you change things up, but the bigger picture is that you're doing great. Let me see what else is there. It says accumulation. So accumulation is could be negative, could be positive. It depends on you, of course. But it's about acquiring a lot and wondering if that's all what you need, or is that all? Is it all going to serve you? What should you accumulate and what shouldn't you accumulate? There are things like that that's going on. Again, it has to do with balancing what you own. So if it's material, do you own too much or not enough? If it's people in your life, have you accumulated the right type of people around you, or the right type of friends, job? I don't know. Like, you'll have to place it, but it has to do with having lots or not enough. Let me see, what else is they saying about that? It has to do with material again. Wondering about it, what you're going to do. Yeah, you have a decision to make. People know it. So yeah, you have something to do. There's something you want, and to want something, you need to let go of things, or make things that you have make it happen, and turn it around to something else. So it's like you own something, or you have something, and you want it to be different, but how do you use what you have and make it work? But there's something that you need to change up, something that you've been wanting, and how to go about doing it, and you're going to make it. But people are talking about that like crazy. They're supporting you. They're supporting your ideas, because you have a way of knowing how to create something. And for those who are not at this point, then it is a decision, like when or how you're going to go about doing this. And you know what? You have it in you to have it. You have it in you. You have everything you need. You're already to a certain point where it wouldn't be hard to change things up. So place it if you're already there or not. Either one, Here it's definitely. There's only one way to go, and that's up. So life will only get better, and people will remember you as someone very strong, someone who has risen over any obstacles and has passed and surpassed others. And your growth is huge, and definitely you've been through a lot. You're going to be continuing going through more, and it's your life is colorful. Completely colorful, and it goes through all the seasons. So you're going through winter right to summer. I mean, there's the spring and fall in between, so you'll have to understand that there's sometimes things are not so good, and sometimes things are really good. And also, it's a journey through life, but the moon lights your way. Yes, you have to look at the past a lot, but also you have your eye on the present. And the future is not something that's so much preoccupying you as much as living your life, and not really taking, going back in the past, or if you do, you're not really going to bring it with you. So yeah, you're not too concerned about the future. The future will come when it comes. But I tell you something, you're very strong and you're capable to doing whatever you put your mind to it. And people know that. People look back and they say, wow, hard times, good times, it really doesn't matter. This person will manage to do what they need to do when they need to do it. And they seem to surpass expectations for sure, whether it's their own or others. So your reputation is pretty good, and realize that you're a pretty good person that's very ambitious and willing to put a lot of effort into their lives to make it better. Okay, so I'm going to pull another card for you. It says, my thoughts are creative. I say out to every negative thought that comes to my mind. No person, place, or thing has any power over me. I am the only thinker in my mind. I create my own reality and everyone in it. Wow, that's awesome. I think I'm going to put that in my community post tomorrow. That's such a good message. Hello, group 3. So let's find out what is going on. I'm going to place this here and place this here for now and find out. Oh, we have the card of fate. Things are placed for you, and it's a matter of getting there. A matter of picking the right choices to get there. So you believe that something is meant for you. You're meant to do something or meant to be somewheres. And it's just a matter of doing it and picking the right decisions. And you believe that you have a partner out there that's yours, or you're with your partner and your partner is for you. And you were, that was your fate to be with them. People know this. People know that you're meant to be together, that you are one. So for those who have a partner that are with somebody, then to know that that is meant to be. And if not, then you're meant to be with somebody and everyone else knows it, even you. Okay, let's find out some more cards. Oh, this one here too. All right, so feel that there's things that you need to let go and never mind about, and so does other people. So you've been, your reputation has been known for you to let go of things that don't serve you, and you walk away a lot of the times. Also, you have this magic that makes you make things happen and they work out for you, and that is one of your reputation, that you are someone that carries through their thoughts, their actions, and you make it successful. You have the power to do what you want when you want it. It's just you just work your magic. You make it. You put your efforts in. You work hard, and you obtain what you wanted or what you needed, because you believe there's something bigger for you. Something's out there, and that is your motivator. You have something to do in life. You're not always sure how to go about it, but you're just gonna really try, or question if that's the right choice to do, and then go ahead and do it. I mean, you're not going to sit still. Not always secure on the actual action of what you need to do or where you're going, but you know what, you just throw yourself in and hope for the best sometimes. But you definitely shake up your feathers a bit. You definitely shake up your life. Sometimes things fall apart. Sometimes things are left behind, or sometimes things don't work out. But you know what? You're like, okay, try again. Let's do it. And that's what your reputation is, that you don't give up and you're going to keep trying, and you're just sometimes throw yourself in, and there you go. So you have a lot of confidence in what you're meant to do. And you're going to get there. When? Don't know, but eventually. And if you are there, then you did really well. But the reputation will stand like this. And also, like I say, if you're not with somebody, it feels like if it's not a partner, then it's a situation, because there's something definitely destined to be, and that's what you believe, and that's what you support, and it's in your heart, and you have the strength to complete it. This one here, it says, I celebrate each sunrise and recognize the healing energy of the sun. Oh yeah, you definitely know positivity is out there. Put positivity out there. You definitely know energy and the vibe is what will come back at you. It's the universe is all one, and all this it's your thought and how you feel and what you envision. Well, this is what you create, and you know that, and you believe in it. Well, here it shows that it's time. It's time. Go ahead and support what you want. Go ahead and do what you need to do. You have enough experience. You have enough time, or it is time, and you can definitely look back and see what you accomplished, and it's ongoing. So whatever you manage to this point, keep going, because there's more, and people know that. They know that you're very ambitious, and they know that you succeed, and they know that you have more to do, and they believe in you. They believe that you will manage, you will do it. And for those who don't know you and they've just heard about you, realize that you're someone who's going to succeed. And when they, so if they hear your name, they think of you as someone that is successful. That's what I should be saying. You definitely worked hard for your wishes, and people look up to you. They do. They look up to you. You have a good reputation for completing what you want, for succeeding, for managing to get where you need to get, for managing on what you believe is fated to you. You're going for it and making it happen. So people see that, they know it. So what is this one? Mira. Believing in yourself, seeing things as reality, knowing who you are, self-analyzing, self-understanding, searching, so you are someone that looks deep inside of them to try to find out or figure out who they are, and you try to be true to yourself. Let me see what else the cards are saying. Oh, yeah. I do see that you worked hard. You worked hard for what you have and where you are and what you accomplished. So people know that you put a solid fight, or you are putting a solid fight, and you're succeeding, and again you have the victory. People look up to you, people believe in you, people see how great your world is, how you open up your opportunities, how you throw yourself in, even if it hurts, even if it's not so good, even if you have to find the courage, like believe in yourself, but also you have to look back and see what you've been through so you can keep going, or have a reminder of what things were like before you got to this point. So your reputation is that whatever you have, you worked for it, you earned it, and you're definitely someone who is cherished, someone who is respected, someone who's valued, someone who people look up to with inspiration. So your reputation is very, very good. And yeah, what else is there to say to that? Here it says that you are definitely someone who has a sacred place. You definitely believe in taking time out for yourself. and healing. And even if you have insecurities, you're going to go and look at them. You're going to go figure them out. You're going to figure out what's wrong and why can't you see clear? Why did you miss this? Why, all the whys and the ifs you're going to look at when alone, when you have your time to yourself, and and you're going to really try to understand, well, how did I miss that? Or what did I miss? Or why am I not succeeding? I mean, you're full of questions and you don't give up. And sometimes you do it in silence. It's not like you share all this thought with other people, but people know that you retreat. And sometimes you need to be on your own or by yourself, or they don't come and disturb you because you're not in the mood for having other people, because right now you're in a state of understanding, trying to understand what's going on with you. And you're very generous with others and yourself. And that's the reputation you have, is that you do take your time. Okay, so I'm going to pull a card for you. So it says, oh, look at that. Now, I am beautiful and everyone loves me. And it's so true. They really do love you. I radiate acceptance and I am deeply loved by others. Love surrounds me and protects me. And that's for sure. Okay, so I'll leave you there.